I'm Jessica Garate, and this is your Wednesday evening KRQE.com webcast. Mark Ronchetti starts off with the weather.
Let's start with that fire forecast for Los Alamos. Tomorrow is the day. It's going to be the worst fire weather day we're going to have this week, and then things will improve. Relative humidity numbers not that bad tomorrow, but southwest winds could push this fire toward Los Alamos. So they're going to need to hold fire lines in the face of a 35+ mile-an-hour gust. 86 degrees by Friday and Saturday. Temperatures stay still at least elevated, but the winds aren't as bad, and the direction of the wind is better. It favors the fire not necessarily moving toward Los Alamos. So for tomorrow, the big issue is the fact that we have low pressure closing in and just going to go to our north, but that's going to switch our wind direction out of the southwest versus the south and southeast. So that's why there is some concern in the fire zone tomorrow in relation to where Los Alamos sits on the eastern edge of this fire. So we don't want to push the fire to the east with those southwesterly winds, but it will be possible. And then beyond this, the good news is we could continue to pull in at least a little bit of moisture in across the state here and give us a chance at a sprinkle or two as we head toward the holiday weekend.
12 homes gone, 70,000 acres burned, and thousands of people living in hotels with friends and family and in shelters. Firefighters have been able to keep the Las Conchas fire a few miles out of Los Alamos and just off of lab property. Even though the fire grew about 10,000 acres over the past 24 hours, the lines are holding. The Las Conchas fire is 3% contained. More than 500 firefighters are attacking it on several fronts, chiefly the Valles Caldera, Bandelier National Monument, the Pajarito ski area, and around the lab. The Los Alamos lab director says they have layers and layers of defense protecting nuclear materials and hazardous waste. Over the last decade, the lab said it's worked diligently to clear out fire fuels on its property. In addition to that, the director says all low-level hazardous waste is protected. That includes 10,000 barrels stored outside that contain items like gloves, notes, and film. The other worry is about the nuclear materials the lab works on and stores. We're told that is all stored in strong concrete structures, so even if a fire were to make it onto the lab property, there would be no threat to those materials. Right now, the fire has only reached lab property once. That was a spot fire, and they were able to put it out quickly. Join us for more news tonight at 10.